Let's do it.
You have two commercials. Two commercials.
Yep.
Oxnard and Bell Neighbors.
Yep. No, he's gonna do Spectrum. You know
Okay,
how. Yep. All right.
Hey Groove listeners, this is your co-host Shantini Ari. We Love Rare Grooves is the premier entertainment music podcast show. We feature real artists and their music plays like the never-ending soundtracks in our lives. We have interviewed such artists like musical legends Dionne Warwick, Stanley Clarke, Billy Davis and Marilyn McCool, and so many more. Tune in to We Love Rare Grooves Tuesday evenings, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Subscribe to
Time is something that you can't get back.
Okay.
But in
Thank
times
you.
like these, who's looking back when there's a future ahead? Preparation affords opportunity. And when it knocks, acknowledge it. Then master the art of taking advantage of what most refer to as an abundant harvest. When you can't get to the vineyard, bring the vineyard home to you. Bell Neighbors.
Still at the time. Hey, it's in my bag over there. It's a bottle in there. Thank you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another groove edition here as we're celebrating Black Music Month here on We Love Rare Grooves, coming to you live from the Tiny Room Studios here in Los Angeles, California, or as we would say, Inglewood, California, right? Inglewood in the house here on We Love Rare Grooves, where I say I'm bringing you the magic of the music and the music of the magic every Tuesday night. I'm your host, C. Mose, as we do it here on We Love Rare Grooves, brought to you by, as you've seen, Bell Neighbors Wine and Spirits. That's right, let them bring the vineyard to you. And also Retirement Choice of California and the Oxnard Jazz Festival coming up September 13th through the 15th, only here in Los Angeles. Well, outside of Los Angeles, California.
That part.
Right. That part.
Just
right.
north of the city.
Just north of the city. But as I say, I can't do this without my great casting crew. As we always start off with my main man, the DJ videologist, the one and only DJ Reg. What's happening, man?
What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday.
I like that, coming in live here, man. What you got for me tonight?
Well, we got a lot going on, man. As always, man. Got a beautiful guest with a beautiful smile.
Man, I mean, she put it out there.
Yes, she has.
Ahead of her time. A lot of followed in her footsteps. Great music, and we're happy we're going to be sharing it tonight. Is that right? We
That's
got
right.
DJ Camiosis in the house.
Happy
moving.
pre-Juneteenth.
That's right. It is pre-Juneteenth, isn't it?
Yes, it's Juneteenth Eve. Thank you very much.
Juneteenth Eve. Did you go to any Juneteenth parties yet?
Not yet. Tomorrow's Juneteenth.
Someone had a Juneteenth party this past Saturday, and I'm not going to say no names.
Were you there?
I happened to go because they asked us to bring some food, and it was a different culture that said this is Juneteenth, and we're going to try to fry some chicken.
Ooh.
I'm gonna leave it right there.
Ooh.
And even the other culture said this fried chicken ain't good. Hey, but you gotta give it to them from the heart for trying, you know? So again, we here on We Love Rare Grooves are celebrating 10 years. That's right, we celebrating 10 years of bringing you great artists, great music, and great stories that have been timeless and being able to share all over the world. And tonight we got another very, very special guest here that we're thrilled to have, a multi-talented, that's right, known for her platinum hit that you hear in the background, A Freak Like
That
Me.
is the cut.
You know it is. We're gonna talk about it tonight.
Oh,
but
yeah.
she's got other great music during that time. As you know, I do the research and just listening to it, man. And we want to get into that tonight because her career spanned over 3 decades. She has showcased her versatility as a singer, songwriter, actress, and now she is a chef.
A what?
A chef.
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 Yeah.
She cooks?
Yeah, she cooks.
Yeah.
Wow,
She got to
man, that
give
is a
me
beautiful
meal.
thing.
She got to give
You know
me
how hard
some-
it is to get a woman to cook in the kitchen nowadays?
Nah, I'm not gonna say anything.
You know,
Camille.
you
I know
know,
what
you
mean.
know,
I
you know
what mean.
how
Right.
hard. I've been fortunate. I've just been fortunate. You know, cooks. Oh man, that's great.
And her artistic vision knows no limit. Her music, we could say, is mesmerizing. And also, she's bringing us an exquisite wine that she's immersed herself in right now.
Oh,
nice.
So she's gonna
All
talk
right.
about that. So we're gonna raise our glass for
Yes.
her and
Our
doing the
virtual
legacy as she continues to create the one and only, the fabulous, the beautiful, the talented. Again, Miss Adina Howard. Welcome
Their
to
beautiful
the Groove
smile.
Studios.
Hey.
Right
All
there.
right.
Welcome so much.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you this Friday here in LA, but we got you tonight. And we're gonna tell a little bit of the stories. We're gonna share some of the music and get everybody, as they can say, I'm showing my age, fired up. Or is it lit now? Is it lit or I'm fired up days, but is it lit or fired? What is it? What is it?
It's whatever you want it to be.
Okay, but we're excited
The
to see.
vocabulary changes on a regular. It doesn't, it's not stagnant by any stretch of the imagination.
There you go.
There you go.
Hey, we love that you came in, give us the time tonight, and we just want to tell the story of the music, share the music. And for me, as I always wonder, a beautiful voice as yourself, did you come out of the womb singing?
That's a question you have to ask my mother.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so you mean when they spanked you, heard that voice, said she gonna be a singer?
Again.
Ask mama.
Ask mama.
Okay, all right, we're gonna ask
Mama
mama.
would know better than I would.
Now, most people tell us the stories they heard music when they grew up. Mama might have just been sweeping the floor, washing clothes, singing, playing music in the background. Or, you had to play piano lessons, or when you went to school, your first instrument. How did it all get started for you?
Oh, wow. So my mom was a local singer in Grand Rapids, Michigan. She was with a band with a gentleman by the name of Tommy McGee. And she was his background singer, and she did some leads. And that's the one, I really was introduced to music is through her. And when she decided that she wanted to sit down and raise her 4 daughters, then the focus turned to me to pick up the mantle.
Nice.
Okay.
So
No, it wasn't nice.
It wasn't nice. Well, 1 out of 4 ain't bad.
That wasn't nice at all because it wasn't what I wanted to do.
Oh.
As a kid, I just wanted to play. I didn't want the attention. I still don't really particularly care for the attention. But she made me sing for her company, and I would get threats if I didn't. So, you want to go to bed? I'm like, no. So I would have to sing in front of her company, and even to this day, it's interesting because I'm working through it, but I have a tendency to be uncomfortable with very intimate crowds. Because of course, when my mother would have me sing for her company, it's usually her and another person on the sofa, or it was her or a few people on the sofa, so they would just be staring at me. And again, like I said, I'm not really one for attention, but when your purpose has a platform, then you move forward.
So tell me the development of that. From the school standpoint, we always asked our guests about school, and how did school attribute? Were you in any bands when you took class? What was your first instrument? Things of that nature. Did you have your first little, girls band or singing girls group? That type of experience.
So the first singing girl group was me and my sisters, because like I said, my mother raised 4 girls, and so my mother, put us together, and of course I was the lead singer in it all. We sang at a drive-in church. She just, whenever she could put us in front of people to sing, we would sing. But again, like I said, I was the lead in that. Man, so many instruments in school. Because when you're young, you're still trying to figure out what you want to do and how you want to do it. So I believe I did the clarinet and the violin, but ultimately I settled on the piano, even though I don't play like I used to when I was younger. So the piano was my instrument of choice once I finally landed on that. School, I sang in school choir. That really did not, not caring for attention, didn't ever really try out for leads because I wasn't really that comfortable with my voice. And I always felt like the young ladies that were in school choir sounded better than me, so I didn't have that confidence to try out for other things, to try out for leads, so I didn't do that in school. Let's see. So choir for that. And then there was just, I just eventually, because I was made to do it for so long, that it was really the only thing that I knew how to do. And I grew comfortable with just doing it, even though I didn't really have confidence in my voice, because again, like I said, I always felt like other people could sing better than me. And so I always want to just kind of just be in the chorus, in the choir, and not, draw attention to myself. And then church, my mother was huge into church, and that's when I had to try.
What's
out
that solo you had to sing in church? I know everybody had to.
I Will Serve Thee.
I Will Serve Thee.
I Will Serve Thee. That was my first solo. And so I had to, once we had the church thing pop off, she was like, "You're trying out for solos," and I didn't have a choice.
Now, did songwriting ever hit you in that stage of life? Songwriting, like sitting down and chalking up, playing the piano? Poetry.
Poetry. I loved poetry as a kid. And I still love poetry now. But poetry as a child was something that I gravitated to. I think there was one book, something called The Attic. We had a lot of black and white, stick figure type books back in our day, because I'm a 70s baby. So, what they have now is not what we had. And so, but a lot of poetry. I loved poetry, and I still do, and I still write.
You got something that stays in your mind right now that you would nothing that stays with you?
That's the one thing I didn't ever do, and I don't do. A lot of it has to do, I think, with just getting it out of my head and onto paper. Because if I don't, then I'm gonna lose it. Okay. So I just write it down, whatever's coming to me in that moment, I write it down and then I just put it away. And if it, if I need to use it for later, then I will. But I'm not one of those individuals who go quoting, poets, I just, again, drawing attention to myself, I don't. Okay. and just having to, be in that state of, I got something I can sing for you, or I got something I can recite. No, all of my artistry for me was for me. It wasn't to share with other individuals.
Nice. Oh, so excuse me, it wasn't nice. I'm sorry.
So,
no, it was nice for me.
Okay.
So
I didn't. Sometimes keeping things to yourself.
Yes.
I think it helps contribute to your growth and not seeking validation from other people, and it's an outlet. Some people have diaries, and it's not meant for other people to have access to, and that was pretty much my poetry. My journals and all that stuff, it was not for other people. It was just for me to release. and keep it moving.
And I was going somewhere else. I was thinking when you said that. That's why social media, everything ain't meant to be put on social media these days.
People overshare.
Right.
Oh,
They
there
really
you go. I
do.
like that word.
Absolutely.
Overshare.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they overshare and then they get upset when they get the comments and the opinions of other people. And one of the things that people have to understand about social media and just life in general, once it comes out your face, it's gonna be, it's a given that somebody is going to share their opinion whether they want it or not. It's just human nature.
Right.
Because everybody feels like they, especially these days, everybody feels like they need to be heard as well as seen.
Right. Everybody has as my folks would say, everybody has an opinion like they got and
That part.
right, that part right there. And before we go into some of the music selection, how did the music scene find Adina Howard, or how did you find the music scene? Because you
How do we
were
meet each other?
Yes, yes.
So
she didn't want to be seen.
It has to be a two-way street.
right.
You know, we have to come together.
Right.
Music has always been in my life, and so when the opportunity came for me to take it to the next level, the gentleman that I was working with on music when I lived in Arizona, he approached me and said, I don't think I can take you where you would like to go, but I believe I found someone that can do that. And met with my first manager, Luvv Harris, sang for him, sang I'm Lost Without You by BB and CC Winans. And yeah, it took off from there. Moved from Arizona, lived in California. I lived in Los Angeles, you know, the Valley and Hollywood for a little bit. And sowed the seed that I needed to sow, and it grew into this.
And so that first release, as we're hearing in the background, we're going to share some music from the first release, and we're going to talk about how that was all developed for you, and then the process of where you are today with the music scene, and how you continue to be, you know, you walked away and came back, but just how it's all come back together for you, and we just want to share that. But we love just sharing the music. We kind of condensed it tonight, but if you was here sitting at the table with us, you would look at the list, because that music and that style that you put together, watching you now, I'm kind of asking, how did that come about? Because it's a real sexy appeal, you know what I mean? You know, you've been doing it a long time, so I'm gonna have DJ Reg just take me away.
It's a whole vibe.
It's a whole vibe. And I can see the vibe as you being low key, but I can see that other part. You got the glasses on, but
Well, it's like this, you know, there's a time and place for everything.
right.
That part.
You know? So right now, the time is for me to be like this, where I am, and the time and place for me to be Adina Howard, you'll see on Friday.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
So we are here.
Beautiful.
We love Rare Grooves. I'm your host, C. Mose. We here with DJ Cameosis, DJ Reg, sharing the stage with the one and only Miss Adina Howard, coming to you live from the Tiny Room Studios here in Inglewood, California. I want you to check this out. This is how we go down into the Groove Vault. DJ Reg, we'll be back after these tunes and we'll talk about them, but watch what we found right here. Hit me, my good man, here on We Love Rare Grooves.
Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. I can't take it. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. Sometimes I get rough, sometimes I get down. I can't break it.
I got home late, so I didn't call. I let you sleep 'cause I know you work hard.
can tell by the way that you keep calling me that you must be feeling kind of freaky.
I know what him.
Freaky,
This song.
freaky. See, I'm the kind of girl that'll rock your world. So bring it on to me. And the question is, my baby, right? Do you wanna ride with me? If you think you can hang, come on.
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, baby. If we make love tonight, will it change us for the rest of our lives? Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, baby. If we make love tonight, for the very first time, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, baby.
Here we are, alone again, but we never kicked it like this before.
We never kicked it like this
Ooh, the touching, the kissing, and the hugging, baby.
It's all good.
I must confess, oh baby, oh. You let me open day and night, oh baby, oh. You let me open day and night, oh baby. So come and check the flow, come and roll this way. You let me open day and night, oh baby. So come and check the flow, come and roll this way. Tell about the dog in me, tell about the freak in me. 'Cause that's how we kick it on the West Coast. And if it's love that you want, then that's
Welcome
what
back to
I'll
We
give
Love Rare Grooves, in the house with the one and only. That's right, Miss Adina Howard, coming to you live from the Groove Studios, the Tiny Room Studios here in Inglewood, California. I'm your host, C. Mose. Miss Adina Howard.
Woohoo!
Man, I'm telling you, did we reach down into the Groove Vault with that first one?
Oh yeah, y'all went to the 90s for sure.
Right. That
Absolutely. Rest in peace, Fuzzy from Something for the People.
man, something for
Yeah,
the people,
yeah.
man.
Wow.
They had a great sound. They had a great
They
sound.
really did.
Yeah.
So, were you approached before you did your first release from those guys, from the label, or were you on the same label, or how did that come about?
That my first manager, Luvv Harris, had those connections. So I was an artist that showed up to do the job.
Okay.
So I didn't handle the business aspect of it. I played my position and showed up when I was supposed to show up, did what I was supposed to do, and that was it. So I'm gonna give Livia that
Okay.
leg. 'Cause I don't even recall. I just know people showed up to work on the album.
So, your first single came out platinum certified. That's almost unheard of. Platinum certified. So tell us the development of that. Who wrote the song, and what gave that creative force behind? Still to this day, it's an anthem. A freak like me.
So Mass Order, a group of gentlemen wrote "Freak Like Me," and interesting enough, "Freak Like Me" was not what you hear today. Is not what was introduced initially, because they had me listen to quite a few songs, and the one song that I felt was decent, I was like, it's cool, but there's some tweaking that needs to be done. The song is based off of my 20 plus year young self and where I was in my life at the time. because as far as I was concerned, guys were only good for one thing.
Okay.
And they served the purpose. And the purpose was to please me, to satisfy me sexually. And Livio knew that about me. We had that discussion, and that's how it was written.
And people adopted to it. Now, tell me this: where were you the first time you heard it on the radio?
I was early in the morning. I don't know where the hell I was going, but I was driving down Sunset. Was it Sunset Boulevard? It was a Sunset Boulevard or Hollywood Boulevard. But I remember I had, a convertible and the top was down, and I was just driving, enjoying a beautiful Los Angeles morning. And I'm listening to the radio, and I'm like, I know this song. This song sounds so familiar to me. And then it clicked like, oh, this is my song. And I was like, oh my God. And then they came back and they said it's a make it or break it. And in that moment, I had to just bring it down.
Wow.
Because then at
I
that
remember
point,
that.
I knew it was, it was at the whim of other people saying yay or nay for the most part. At least that's what I thought. But then I realized that, pay to play.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But it's interesting. I'm from the East Coast, Pittsburgh, and it seems like every major station at that time had a segment that said "Make it or break it." We thought that was unique to us in Pittsburgh, that we brought that to the station, and hey, we're gonna make it or break it at 7:00. Put the song on, but everyone was doing that.
Yeah.
A form of
Because at the end of the day, if you radio, they're all interconnected. It's not an independent thing. It's like it's like network television. It's network radio.
But now, radio was that. I mean, it was our anthem and we lived by. But now, how do you break new music? And you really, it's not appreciated as it once was, especially R&B. We have to go over to the UK.
Yeah. We do. Well, I think what it is we are. It was ours. So a lot of times when something is yours, you don't appreciate it as much as other people would. And so I think because it was birthed here, there's a lack of appreciation. But when you can get it into other people's ears who lack that, then they're definitely going to gravitate to it.
Now, during this time, once that hit for you, what was the next step? I know, from the stories of what happened, but what that first album now is hitting, and now you're doing tour. You're like, where am I going now? You know what I mean? What was your thought process of your next?
I wasn't thinking that.
Okay, you wasn't thinking about.
I wasn't. I was such an in the moment person that I wasn't thinking about the future at all. Where do I go from here? What do I do? What's next?
A lot of us
that
wasn't.
wasn't ever something that I just, that wasn't who I was at the time. It was just, this is where I am right now. This is the moment. So let's just embrace the moment. What comes next is what comes next.
So what would you now tell that self then they should, what path to follow? Does that make sense?
The young Adina Howard.
Right.
See, this is the thing. Hindsight is 20/20.
Of course.
And I would say to myself, have a broader perspective. Think a little bit more about where you want to go and how you want to get there, and how long you want to stay there, as well as enjoy the moment. But one of the things that I recognize in life is that sometimes you're supposed to take a detour. Sometimes, where you are is where you're supposed to be. And you can sit there and try to have foresight all you want to, because once hindsight kicks in, it's like, oh my God, I wish I would have. And then the gift of not knowing is in the moment and enjoying it right then and there. Because if we knew, where we were going, where we headed, the majority of us wouldn't be where we are.
I understand that.
But I will say, to listen more, think more about where you want to go and how you want to get there and how long you want to stay.
have that plan, right? Sometimes they ask you, what's that 5-10 year plan? And we can look at it and be like, oh, we're young, we don't need, but it comes important, but it's like hindsight, sometimes
And then sometimes the plans have other plans.
right. Well, you gotta be able to adjust you gotta be able to adjust on the plans. You gotta be able to adjust on the plans. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna share another segment of music because I know our time may be limited, and then we have a nice video mix for you, a present. Then we're gonna let you come back and tell where you at today, some of the great things that you're doing today. Share that story and get people excited about coming this Friday here in Los Angeles, California, with a performance with Alexander, Val Washington. We're going to have a great time, and we're going to have people come out. We're going to sell the house out with Miss Adina Howard. So right now, brought to you by Belnavis Wine and Spirits, brought to you by the Oxnard Jazz Festival and Retirement Choice of California. So we're going to go into another musical set because we like to share the music, and we're going to talk about those songs and then get into kind of closing out what's going on with you today. So DJ Reg, on the next segment, man, I like these songs right here. I want you to tell me how they was written.
I wonder
boy.
why.
I wonder why, because sometimes if we can make love tonight with Adina Howard, boy, watch out now.
Some house value.
Can we get some house volume?
Put up in the house.
Is this it? We make love tonight? No. This is all about
Let's go. I played it earlier. Played it last song.
Oh, okay, that's why.
I'm gonna keep going.
I was just thinking about you. Yeah, I was thinking about you too. I just got one question to ask you.
Because we skipped the other song.
Which one?
The indoor song.
Oh, that's why. Okay, I got it.
T-shirt and my panties on. T-shirt and my panties on. T-shirt and my panties, got my T-shirt and my panties on. Picture this, I'm in my bed, body's hot, soaking wet, thinking of the things I like to do. I'm open wide when it comes to freaking you. Imagine me, wet as can be, between my legs, you're tasting me. Boy, when you get here, you know my love will overflow, and you ain't got to worry about my clothes, 'cause I got my
To the all the winning for run. Hold in the car, go to the bar, ma. Show you the star, the way I cop, the way I pop. Oh, he right too. Yo, what you think, Adina? I'm a freak like you, and I'm here TLC, I'm creep like you. Leave them panties on my dick, sneak right through. So pull them to the side and pop it down. I'm magnet with my boxes.
Hey, do you have the flyer for the white party? Yeah, for the one that's coming on Friday. Right, because we're ready to talk about that.
ain't a come herpes. Suddenly I'm worthy and drawn up. Hit it early, don't you hurt me with this action. You learn a ton of protection, and the lesson is the best when you heat it to get it dirty. Gotta get strong with the tongue, gotta get run up and then come. Put it to blood with some, put it to blood and then I'm wrong. Got me on the never get it behind you, get it behind you. So I have a
Livery. Livery or livery? Is it livery or livery? Livery.
It's livery.
There is such a word as
Livery, right. But
It's livery.
is it a club or a
club or a
restaurant?
venue.
Okay. Which one is it? Essential or personal space?
That's all.
Okay, last one.
I need some sexual healing. Soon as you come in, that's where the dream begins. For I can feel.
Sorry about that.
Which one is this? Coming back. Welcome back to We Love Rare Grooves with the sensational, fabulous, the one and only Miss Adina Howard. Miss Adina Howard, that is, I had the pleasure of listening to all 4 of the albums and some of your new music that we're going to share tonight also. But I mean, tell us about the second album and how that was written and some of the songs. What, T-Shirts and Panties wasn't even a release, right? It came from a movie or something. Somebody picked it up and it became
T-Shirt and Panties was on my second album, my sophomore album called Welcome to Fantasy Island. And when the label took it to radio, they said it was too risque. So because it was too risque for radio at the time, they went with Freaking You Know It, DJ Quick. Hated the choice. I was so pissed about them choosing that song. I was like, I already came out with Freak Like Me. Why are we coming out with Freaking You Know It? That's really redundant and it makes absolutely no sense. But they chose the song because the radio just would not play T-Shirt and Panties because it was ahead of its time. And so the Wu soundtrack was looking for some music and they picked up T-Shirt and Panties. It was never released officially as a single. There's no video. It just, based on it being on the soundtrack and in the movie, it just took off from there.
Right, it's become a little anthem there, with T-shirts and
Too bad no
panties,
video.
right?
Too bad no video.
Well, see, they wanted a video. They wanted
it?
a video, but I didn't agree with the concept of
Oh,
the video.
okay, the concept.
And because I didn't like the concept of the video, they decided to release Charlie Baltimore instead.
Okay, really? Because I think was from what was Booty Call movie? Was that what it was from?
The Woo.
The Woo. Okay,
Oh,
The Woo.
with
Okay.
Jada Pinkett Smith. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
that's
With
right.
Pinkett
Okay,
Smith.
yes,
And
get
Tommy
me right
Davidson.
there.
Yeah.
Get me right there. And then also we played one that you featured a lot with, like Busy Bone and Missy Elliott, that you did some. I mean, and especially the one I love, the anthem with Warren G.
Yeah. Well, you know what? When you have a level of success in the industry, then you, for the most part, you start to show up on people's radar.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you have something to offer. You're an asset and not just an asset.
Gotcha.
Well said.
Well said.
Gotcha.
And so with that being said, now how have you recreated your image, you know, because you got some new release. We're going to share some of that music you did with Alexander tonight, but now you recreated yourself and a chef and things of that nature. So tell us about today, Adina Howard.
Today's Adina Howard, you know, I'm a seasoned year, 50-year young woman, and I've learned a lot in life. We go through our ebbs and flows, the ups and downs, you have to have your traumas and tragedies, and you have your triumphs and successes. So life is lifing, and because of lifing, I learned a lot, I grew a lot. And at one point, because my career shows had started slowing down, and I just really didn't particularly care for what I was experiencing pertaining to my career, I stepped away and just gave myself a breather for a minute. And as much as I hated school as a youth, I had an urge to go back to school and ended up going to culinary school because I enjoy feeding people. So I went to culinary school to quench that thirst for education, and got my associate's degree in culinary arts, worked as a line cook for 2 years in Chandler, Arizona. And
Really?
Did they know who you were?
I was a line cook for 2 years. I was at the Port on Blue, and we had to do an externship. And at the time I was working, little backstory. My mother used to own a cleaning service, and we were her workers, her employees, me and my sisters. And as my career started slowing down, I went through a major transition. I lived in Charlotte and then moved back to Arizona. And one of the things that my mother taught her girls, she taught us how to survive. And moving back to Arizona after my transition, going through everything that I was going through, I felt like, again, I'm a huge believer in being an asset and not just an asset. And I had, at the time, gotten back together with my now ex-husband. And I really didn't have, as far as I was concerned, I didn't have anything to offer because I wasn't on the road. So I decided to apply for a job. Now, me being Adina Howard, everybody's like, why are you here? Why are you here? I need to pay bills just like everybody else. I am not beneath going to work if I have to go to work, because at the end of the day, Adina Howard is just a name, you know. So ended up at the Sheridan Wild Horse Pass Resort, working at the spa as, what was the position? I had to clean the spa. I can't remember what position it was, but I was cleaning the spa, the shower stalls and all of that stuff, because I'm like, I gotta get paid. And then they recognized that I was going to school for culinary. Then they said, well, we have this cafe that we would love for you to work in. And I'm like, absolutely, I can do that too, since I'm going to school. That's great. After they transitioned me from the spa attendant, that was the position, from the spa attendant to the chef at the cafe, they then were like, okay, so you have to do your externship, and we would be highly upset if you went anywhere else. We want you to do your externship here. So I stayed, and I ended up working in the restaurant Cosin. And after my externship was over, I stayed for about 2 years. And then once I got everything that I needed to get and got my kitchen chops, the whole nine, I ended up going back on the road. But I needed that transition, that time to ground myself and to really think about what it is I wanted, where I wanted to go. This is now where I start to think about the future.
Did anybody ever walk into the restaurant and be like, hey, that's Adina Howard, sing that song like that free for me, you over there cooking?
You know what? They were like, well, why are you here? Why are you here? I'm like, why are you here? You know what I'm saying? Why would you ask somebody why? Well, you're Adina Howard, and you don't know what I could be doing right now. You know,
right.
My journey is mine, and this is where it has led me. Right. And there are no regrets as to why I am here. It's not an embarrassment, because at the end of the day, I'd rather be an asset than an asset.
There you go.
So I did what I had to do to get where I needed to go. And I have, returned, and now the path has been blazed in a different way. I still had to, clear a way for me, but you have to do what you have to do to get where you want to go. One of the things I tell people all the time, you must participate in your own deliverance.
Okay.
All right.
Because at the end of the day, you can't wait for things to happen. You have to make things happen. You can't ask God to help you when you're not willing to help yourself. It just makes absolutely no sense. And you cannot be embarrassed, ashamed, or let people shame you into doing what you have to do to get where you want to go. And that was my focus. It was like, this is where I'm supposed to be. Whether you think I'm supposed to be here or not, this is where I belong. And I'm going to do what I'm to do, because if I can appreciate the moment of now and accept where I am now and be grateful for right now, then the Creator will know that I am a good steward of the present moment and He can move me forward.
Are you doing some public
You own
speaking?
your
Are
own-
you doing
she
some
owned
public
her
speaking
own
right
journey.
now? I know. Are you doing some public speaking right now?
Just did.
She owned her own
She
journey.
just did.
Because they call me Big Red in my office hours 9 to 5. We can get you a couple inspirational,
Yeah.
confidence speaking now. We'll talk.
You can talk to management about that. Patrick, we're ready to talk to you.
All right, we talked to Patrick about that. Okay.
Yeah.
But no, a great story, a great journey to tell. So with that being said, give us, if it comes to mind, give us your top 5 the people that we would say your top 5. Remember the movie The Top 5, and Chris Rock and them was talking about their top 5. So
Right.
can you give us your top 5?
I am my top 5. I'm first on my top 5.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, no
There you
problem.
That's
Okay,
it.
now we got you. We got you now. Where's the other ones that follow in that top 5 that could
CeCe
be?
Winans,
Mm-hmm.
Layla Hathaway,
Okay.
Fantasia.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 4?
Counting you as 4,
Fantasia,
but that's.
Layla Hathaway, CeCe Winans, myself, and
I'll help you, Mom's Mabley.
no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Rochelle Farrell.
Okay, there we go.
There
we
you
got-
go.
There we go. We got your top
That's a
5
great
there.
list.
We got your
No
top
males,
5
huh?
there.
No male singers, huh?
That's a great list.
You know what? I enjoy male singers. You said top 5.
Right, I just said top 5.
But I listened to Prince was in my top 5. Michael Jackson was, if we're talking male, it's the top 5. Michael Jackson, Prince. Ew.
Man, look, I got somebody.
Bruno Mars.
Uh-huh.
That's good.
That's good. That's good.
That's good.
I'm just letting you know. I got a text from somebody said they loving the show. You look beautiful, and can you come down and do a performance for them? I said my office hours is 9 to 5. I'll call
Hello,
Patrick
somebody.
up.
And I don't know, you asked me what I was doing now, and I want to make sure that I don't skip over, because I went into what I went into. My wine.
Oh
I
yeah.
have a wine called Indelible. It is, I partnered with a wine vineyard out of Ramona, California. So I'm now a proud owner of my own wine, and it's a red wine. It's a semi-sweet. And we are in the process of moving forward with another release, because right now, they're all going to be limited editions, exclusive.
Oh, exclusive.
So once
Okay.
they're gone, they're gone.
Really?
We're actually in the process of working on a white, a rosé, and a sparkling wine.
Really? Well, we got a wine sponsor right
I
there. don't we?
know.
So when you come in this week, we're going to share and let you taste some Belle Navis, and we're going to share some. What's your wine called again?
Indelible.
Indelible. And we're going to taste
Yeah,
some
look for
Indelible.
that.
We're going to have some fun then, huh?
Yes.
Okay. So with that being said, I know our time is short with you, so we are
Unless
getting
you got
ready.
some more time.
We get ready to
We'll see. We'll see.
Well,
We'll see.
with that being said, hand me that 4 minutes. So with that being said, we got to
Let
share
me
with
ask you
you.
this. How much more time do you need?
Well, no, right now we're going into a next segment where we're going into the video mix. And then we were going to bring up Alexander and Val, because they, produced that last video. We were going to show that and get fired up about this Friday. So you're welcome to stay as long as you like and keep the show going. But since that was the case, what we do from all of our guests that come on, and we're celebrating 10 years, and we've been providing this for 10 years for each guest that comes on the show, and we wish you were here with us, but we wanted to give you the We Love Rare Grooves Microphone Award. So I'll have to save this for you on Friday, and we'll take our picture together because I think it's well deserved, especially someone coming out the box with a platinum record. You know what I mean?
You know what? That's when labels invested in their artists.
Yes.
That was, it's very rare these days because of technology, social media. They look at your social media numbers and they expect you to be ready to go, and that following is going to come with you. And they just totally dropped the ball on artist development and investment.
Yes, and I mean, what can we say? It's a new world, and they think you could do it yourself, and you really
can.
You
As
can.
an artist, your focus should just be the art.
Right.
Right.
Having to do everything else is something is going to fall to the wayside.
That's because they don't want to pay anymore, and just find people off of the social. Well, and it started with all those TV shows.
Yeah, the reality shows.
Right, because it was
And
like a
started
one-hit
off with
wonder,
those,
and I'm not saying they didn't put the time in, but it wasn't the same type of work that was put in.
It wasn't
prior.
hands-on.
Right.
It's a different work ethic now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can share a video that DJ Reg put together for you, and then
Okay.
after that we're going to bring Val and Alexander up, and you're welcome to stay on Zoom as long as you like with us today, because to finish out the show, and we can ask some questions. But we getting fired up. If you pull up the flyer there, right? We're this Friday at the livery. Livery.
See,
Livery.
Hold up,
I have to call them
livery.
and ask them.
Hold up. What did you say, Miss Howard?
It's livery.
We were
The livery.
debating. Alexander said livery.
The reason why I know is I literally called them and asked them.
Okay. So it's livery. Okay.
Yes,
All
the
right.
livery.
All right. The men were wrong and the women were right. And that happens all the time in my world.
That's usually the case.
Right.
yes.
So we have some people in the studio audience. Would you like to ask the question before we close out? You can come sit in this chair right here. You got 30 seconds. We have guests in the studio.
Now you got 27.
We had
Okay.
Hey there, a big fan. First of all, I'm Cliff Hygienist, and your teeth are beautiful.
Thank you so much.
But my favorite song is the T-shirt and the panties. That song is just so sexy. I just want to know where you get your inspiration for that song.
So interesting enough, Jamie Foxx wrote that song, and
My boy.
yeah, Jamie wrote that song. The producer Billy Moss was, I guess he was hanging out at Jamie's house, and Jamie was being facetious on the piano.
as usual.
And,
Oh, yeah.
Started just playing around and singing T-shirt and panties. And according to what Billy said to me, it was like, that you ought to make that a song for real. And interesting enough, when I came into the studio to work with Billy on a session, had no idea that Jamie would be in my session. And so when I walked into the studio, I was like, oh, what is he doing here? Oh, that's interesting. And, he stayed for the session. And at some point when I took a break, he was like, I have the song I want to play for you. I want you to hear it. I said, okay. He went to the keyboard and started singing, T-shirt and panties. And I said, I like it, do me a favor and demo it. And as soon as you, get it done, send it to my A&R, because we had A&Rs back then. They still, get it to my A&R, and so she can get it to me. Within a few days, it was done. She called me over the phone, and she said, Jamie has the song done. He said that you wanted to hear it. She played it over the phone. I said, I want it. It's mine. And it went just like that, and they got me in the studio, and we went to work.
Wow.
I
Great
see
song,
you did.
great
T-shirts
song.
and panties.
Sound like a Jamie Foxx song.
Yes.
Sound like a
Well, that's him in
imagination
the
song.
beginning. That's him talking at the beginning.
Yes, it is. I thought that was. So
Thank you.
You're
Thank
so
you.
welcome.
you shouldn't have told him you was my hygienist, because y'all ain't got my teeth white yet.
Wow.
But they straight though. They straight and they clean.
I'm like really a stickler about my teeth. I had, it's interesting because I got braces like 3 months before the pandemic kicked in.
Oh, wow.
So, right, that part. So December 22nd of 2019, I got my braces. And then, of course, like I said, the pandemic kicked in, and I just probably a little over a year or two, somewhere in there, I got them taken off, and I'm like, I flossed like every single night, and I water pick and put my hair in, and I put my teeth whitening in. I don't play when it comes to my teeth.
I do floss.
Adina Howard having a raggedy mouth is not sexy.
Look, behind this, she's looking at me like, no, you don't.
I know I don't.
I'm trying to keep up with you, Miss Howard.
And let me tell you, you know who influenced me to floss on a regular basis? And I was watching her on television. I think it was a reality show or something, an interview. I can't remember, but it was Toni Braxton.
Oh, wow.
I was watching her, and she was like, "Oh, I floss every day," and da 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 da. And she's like, "I cannot not floss," and for some reason that just resonated with me. And I was like, okay, well then, shit, we're gonna floss every day.
Right, there you go.
Not every other day, not every few days, but I literally every night. I cannot not.
I do mine in the car. People look at me like, look at it, he got particles going everywhere from coming from Dr. Matthews. Right? Hey, I gave her a plug there, Dr. Matthews in Westchester. I want my receipts tomorrow.
Hello, somebody.
Hey, we get ready to do a video, and then we're going to come back and talk about the show this Friday and share some of the new music and the new video that you have out. And you know what? Before I go, I have one question. Have you ever met Angela Bofield? Bless her, rest in peace.
No, I have not.
Okay. We're going to do a little music tribute for her passing, okay? So with that being said, here on We Love Rare Grooves with the fabulous Adina Howard, I got my crew with me, DJ Camiosis, DJ Reg. We get ready to do a video tribute for Miss Adina Howard. So check this out, y'all. We're going to come back as we do it here on We Love Rare Grooves. Tune into our Facebook and our YouTube channel. Please subscribe today. Celebrating 10 years here on We Love Rare Grooves.
In the morning, a freak in the evening, just like me. Brother that can satisfy me, just for me. If you are that kind of man, 'cause I'm that kind of girl. I got a freaky secret, everybody sing, 'cause we don't give a damn about it. I'll be a hook until the day, until the dawn. And we can all through the night till the early morn. Come on and I will take you around the hood on a gangsta lean. 'Cause we can, any time of day, it's all good for me. got to do. Warren G, rap for me. Yeah.
When G-Dog the hog come up in the places, dollar signs in your eyes and a smile in your face. You wanna live fat off of my sack. You got more drag than a low. Cut the act. Cause back before 92 and 93, you didn't give a damn about Warren G. But now that I'm slinging platinum LPs, all of a sudden you on my NUTs. Ain't nothing you could do to make it stop, cause money makes the world go round. And the panties drop, I ain't in love though, I don't need the pressure. I just wanna dig it like I'm digging for treasure. Some of y'all had a good thing that you couldn't keep. Thought you was TLC, you had to creep. You say you had love, I say you bullshit. It's all about the dough, so what's love got to do with it?
What's love got to do? Got to do with it.
That's right.
What's love if you don't respect the game? What's love got to do? Got to do with it. If you're lacking this game, it's a shame you want to
1995 is when I said it was okay to be who you wanted to be in the bedroom, ladies. A lot of freaks came out of that. I'm not the only one. Y'all ready? Let me lay it on the line. I got a little freakiness inside. Let you know that the man has got to deal with it. I don't care what they say. I'm not about to pay nobody's away. Cause it's all about the dog in me. Ladies, what? Freaking the morning, I'm freaking the evening. Just like me. I need a roughneck brother that can satisfy me. Just for me. So if you are that kind of man, 'cause I'm that kind of girl. I got a freaky secret everybody thinks, and we don't give a damn about a thing. Come on! Until the day, until the dawn. Where you at, Rochester? Through the night to the early morning. You don't have to be afraid of me. Oh no. On a gangsta day around the hood, baby. Any time of day, it's all good for me.
Keep your eyes on me. Keep looking. I know you like what you see. Fit right, body tight, face dusted with conceit. Drip blind and all eyes on me. Side eye, don't lie. Daggers come with the swagger, never trip, cause they eyes on me. Yeah. Keep your eyes on me. Keep it, yeah. I know you like what you see. Keep it, yeah. Keep your eyes on me. Keep it, yeah. I know you like what you see. They call it murder.
Welcome back to We Love Rare Grooves. That's right, coming up the Oxnard Jazz Festival for 2 days, September 13th and 14th. We got Loose Ends in the house. Stokely will be in the house there. We got Mike Phillips. My boy Mike Phillips is in the house. Lynn Roundtree and a host of others. Peter White coming through for the Oxnard Jazz Festival. This is the 7th annual festival. It's a great time to be, great atmosphere. I enjoyed it, and I look forward to going back next year. I mean, this year coming up. So we'll have some tickets. Yeah, what did I say? I know.
Said
we'll
last year, next year.
Right, next year. But I'm gonna be there this year.
You sure?
Get your tickets at jazzfestival.com. And coming up, we will have some tickets to give away, just like we have some tonight. We're going to give away some tickets for Friday, right? Yeah. We got 4 tickets to give away for Friday. Who's in the house that needs some tickets for Friday? Can you make it Friday? Audience, can you make it Friday? Can you make it Friday? Uh-oh, we got some folks in the house that they're going to make it Friday. So now we welcome to the studios that's going to be with us Friday, the one and only artist that will be performing. That's right, Alexander, and also Miss Val Watson. And they have a new project out also that they're sharing with Adina Howard. And that's going to be a great show. You guys going to be on there too, right? Performing?
Absolutely.
Absolutely?
Definitely.
Definitely?
Oh,
Yes.
definitely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
All right.
They are the main act. What are you talking about?
They the main act. Okay.
No.
We just selling it.
What's up, Adina?
What's up, girl?
We just selling it with just a little sprinkle of Adina Howard, right?
Yeah, we just a little sprinkle.
No, she
Those
the
two
icing.
right there can hold it down.
That's right.
She's
She
the
the
She's the
icing
icing.
and the cake.
Now
Yeah,
tell
y'all,
me,
but we all icing and cake.
There you
We
go.
make it
That part.
happen.
well, you the chef in the house, so you get ready to stir up a recipe there, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, did you like the video? Did DJ Red
I
put
didn't get
together?
to see it.
Oh, you couldn't see it?
I couldn't see it.
Okay, so
I heard the music though.
We'll get
I
it to
wish
you.
I would have picked a better version of me singing live "Freak Like Me."
oh, you didn't like that. Okay, so we can
Sounded
edit
good
that
to
out.
me.
It
Sounded
sounded
good.
good to us. You got to
It
remember.
really did.
It
Yes, you
really
did.
did.
You look good too.
Thank you. I try to show up and show out when I'm called.
So we'll make sure we get. I'm gonna send it to you, Alex, through WeTransfer, and then we'll make sure
Right.
you get it through
Absolutely.
Patrick, okay? Because he put some work into it. You know, put that elbow grease in there.
Okay.
Keep that music alive.
I thought it was gonna show up behind you. So when I saw everybody looking, I was like, okay, I'm not seeing what they're seeing.
Right out. Hey, guys. Hey. No problem. They take good care of us. We'll make sure we get it to you. But tell us how you guys all came together. We'll start with you, Mr. Alexander. And
That was ladies first.
ladies first. Got me stepping.
Well, I'm gonna now you go. 'Cause I'm about,
Ladies first.
I'm stepping back. I'm sorry.
Oh wow, Alex and I, we go way back. We go back to what, the late '80s,
1989.
1989. Yeah, he traveled with myself and Kevin Irving with Club Nouveau. We did some shows overseas and around the country. So that's how we met. And he sang and played guitar, and we had a ball. So we hadn't seen each other. Yeah, we hadn't seen each other.
20-something years.
Yeah, so 20-something years. He called me, told me he was in LA, that he was working on his project, and he wanted me to feature on his first single. So I had to show up. And so,
Show up and show out.
oh
Okay.
yeah,
So-
oh yeah.
So what's your background in the music industry? Are you a singer or?
I am a singer. I am the female lead vocalist for Club Nouveau from back in the 80s.
Oh, that'd be you.
That'd be me. Situation number 9. Lean on me. Why you treat me so bad on those songs?
That's right.
I am the voice.
Say your stuff. Say your stuff.
That voice.
I am the voice, Val Watson. That's right.
Wow, I slept that one.
Yeah, we can pull that video out real quick.
That's all right.
I'm doing all my homework on Adina.
That's all
And,
right.
and let me tell you, Val's still making things happen. You hear me? She shows up and shows out on stage. She
Yes,
is
she
a
does.
true.
I got my work
entertainer.
clothes on
I
right
got
now.
my-
See, Adina, I'm listening to your story, and I'm like, we traveled a very similar path as far as like going back to school and remaking ourselves and going into places and people saying, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've traveled that road.
You have to. You have
Yes.
to, because that's another transition. We're forever in transition.
That is
And
true.
so congratulations to you.
Thank you, love.
Well, since you said, what did you go to school for?
Oh,
She
you
was
wanna
smarty
know?
pants.
Right, I just was asking. I mean,
She's
that's
a
what I
smarty
do is
pants.
I
Watch
ask
it.
questions.
You ask questions, right?
It's a loaded question.
Right.
Apparently, it's a loaded question.
Right. What kind of freaking you did you go back to school in?
Well,
Hey, it's
I
part
went-
of the song. Now, don't get riled up on me.
I did my freaking with numbers
Okay, see?
and computers.
Hello.
So I'm a mathematical computational sciences major.
Big word.
Talk your stuff, man.
Stanford University. You know, it's just, you know.
Talk your
Yes,
stuff,
say
man.
that.
I'm a little slow like Uncle Joe. Say that one more time. You are a mathematical.
And computational sciences major.
And what does that mean to the layman person like
It
you?
just means you know how to manipulate numbers, you know how to optimize systems of equations, you know how to find solutions to problems using reinterpreting problems into equations.
We good.
all
We
of
good.
that, so.
We good.
That
We good.
sounds
We good. Nowhere
fascinating.
else. Fascinating.
Value my new accountant.
We got some fascinating ladies here tonight. Beautiful ladies that not only can sing, but they are talented in
Absolutely.
other things.
There we go.
Go.
DJ on it.
He on it.
So what you got, Mr. Alexander?
So, like Val said, I met Val. I was in Texas, got a phone call, and said, "Hey, we need a male vocalist on this tour." Val and them had the #1 record in the country at the time, Lean on Me, and I had to fly to New York, learn the show in 24 hours, and then hop on stage with Val. That was my first meeting with her.
Wow.
And we've been cool ever since, but kind of lost track because I was on EMI Capital. I did one album on EMI, and then I moved on from that because I had been getting deals and disappointments and all that stuff. You get there and then it's not happening, and so I decided to go home and raise my kids. So raised my kids, and my daughter, when she was grown, she said, you know, you need to go back to LA. Like, you need to go because we know you sacrificed like your life to raise us, your career, you know.
Right. Understand.
So go back and do it. And then I met Adina in, I think it was 2010 or 2011, something like that. We worked on a song called Better Than Ever. And we've been like very, very cool ever since. Like, yeah, that's my girl.
So, see, when people say songs on here, because I think I know all the B-side songs, I'm upset because I should have had that song right there.
Yeah.
Soon as he said it, the music
See?
should have played. He'd have fell out like this. I'd have been like,
See?
oh, y'all found that one?
Yeah.
Y'all found that song right there?
And then she wrote the song Keep Looking, which is a dope
Okay.
record. And there were a lot of producers that like turned in music for her for a song. And I was honored that she chose, you know, my track to,
Okay.
you know.
Yours was the only one that made sense and was hitting. It was really honestly a no-brainer. Like the instant I heard it, I was like, this is perfect.
Wow.
That's great. So there you go. Keep looking. So what we got going on now is we take a moment and we call this our, are we ready? Do you have the Dusty of the Week before I even?
Oh, you need Dusty?
Yeah, I mean, you had the Dusty of the Week?
Yeah, I got the Dusty. Hold on a second.
So the Dusty of the Week is a program that's brought to you by Sweet Light Digital Magazine. And what we do is we go in the crates, we pull out those songs.
The
We got
basement.
the basement got the dust on them. We blow it out in the vault, and we usually try to share it. I didn't go way back. I done went back. I think my best one was Cab Calloway's Sister.
Yeah.
That was that was one of my better ones. And then the other one in the crate was my grandfather's brother.
That was good.
Right, when I
That was
found him in
great. That was
1932,
great.
my grandfather
From New Orleans.
from New Orleans
Yeah,
brought
that was
jazz to Chicago.
That's great.
And so I found him. And then this one today, we researched this one because of the music of Adina Howard. Prior to her, it was someone in that same realm that was giving you that sexual appeal and can't play it on the radio. And she was all about into herself and focused the music and didn't care. And her name was Betty Davis. Right, Betty Davis and Mohammed Sar. She's from the Pittsburgh area, my home. And we were sharing, what song did you find? What was Steppin' and
Yeah.
Her L. Miller shoes or something.
Something like that.
Did we have a video?
Yes,
it
we
was
did.
hard to find a video
Oh, yeah.
on Betty Davis. Betty Davis, Adina?
I'm familiar with Betty Davis. Yes.
Val? Betty
Sounds
Davis?
familiar.
Okay. Betty Davis?
Sounds familiar.
Okay.
Sounds familiar. Okay.
Sounds familiar? Well, we're going to
I watched her documentary.
Right. She's incredible, and, it's a lot of things that happen in this music industry that everybody don't hit that plateau, but a lot of things we're keeping her music alive and her name alive as we do
Nice.
here on We Love Rare Grooves. What you got for me, DJ Reg?
Betty Davis. That was it.
She's funky.
She was.
I
And
love that.
That's
so
it.
who has Adina Howard Keep Me Looking? You or them?
What?
Who the next one? Keep Looking. Who had that? You have it?
Keep me looking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, there we go. Here on We Love Rare Grooves. Our next one will be from Adina Howard, and it's the latest one, working with my guy here, Alexander, called Keep Looking. Indelible Enterprises.
Keep your eyes on me. Keep I know you like what you see. Fit right, body tight, face dusted with conceit. Drip blind and all eyes on me. Side eye don't lie, daggers come with the swagger, never trip, cause they eyes on me. Yeah. Keep your eyes on me. Keep I know you like what you see. Keep your eyes on me. I know you like what you see. They call it murder. Finish him. Premeditated, I came to slay it. I know they hate it. I Tyra bank it, grabbing bags, stacking cash, basic bras, hella mad. But this eye gas, I'll make them moan. Keep your eyes on me. I know you like what you see. When I step on the scene, got them checking for me. I know you like what you see, cause you're checking for me. I see you eyeballing me, yeah, you're checking for me. I got them side-eyeing me, but they checking for me. Eyeing me, I know they liking what they see, they can't help it. Off of me, they can't help me like TMZ, cause they like what they see, so they situations get even more complicated the more that we talk. Who's right, who's wrong, I don't even get who's at fault. All that I know is I've been waiting for you to come my way. Put your suitcase down. Oh, yeah. No need to check them in, cause your bag's fly free with me. I know you say they're real heavy, you got issues that you can't set free. Underneath all that is a diamond shining. I promise I'm gonna find it, and she said,
Tryna unpack my bags before y'all come back in. Tryna unpack my bags.
lady. You've been dragging them bags round here for far too long. Daddy issues, independence, and security. Wanting sad songs. Time to let go. Afraid of love again. Baby, let me in. And it starts tonight. I'ma kiss you in the places that make you feel like a woman. Gonna listen when you talk, you got my undivided attention. All that you need is a soft place to land. Let me be your man. I might not be Mr. Right, but Mr. Right now. I know what you've been through, baby. Let me show you how us together we can weather any storm. Lay back in my arms, she said.
Sing
Very
Val,
nice.
sing
Very
Val.
nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Like
coming.
that groove.
Love that.
So we're
Yeah.
looking forward to Friday, right?
Friday.
Friday. So give them the information about Summer Nights with Adina Howard.
Okay, a summer night in white. Come in your all white, light up the night. 155 South Fair Oaks in Pasadena at the Livery.
Livery.
The livery.
Women are always right, man. It's okay.
I know.
We don't have no problem.
Livery. Never been there.
Yeah. Doors open at 8 p.m. And don't be on CP time. Come through on time.
So we're gonna have great music from Adina Howard, Alexander,
And
Val Watson.
Val with 22 in the scene.
Val Watson and 22.
22 in the scene. That's her new
That's
act.
that's my new group.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your new group.
She doing all kind of stuff, man. So,
Man, she
Okay.
busy.
I'm really busy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Size numbers.
So 22 in the scene, is that two people?
Yeah.
It's two of us, yeah.
Two, oh, you and someone
Myself,
else?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. So y'all rebranding yourself as 22 in the scene.
Well, no, this is a lady producer friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All new stuff,
we
man.
We just checking for
All new
understanding.
All new stuff.
We just checking
DJ
for
Johnny Miles in the mix as well.
Okay.
Yeah, drinks come with your ticket.
Okay. And how much your tickets?
25.
And drinks come with
All
your ticket?
right.
Absolutely.
Drinks
right.
come with your
And
ticket.
gonna
No,
have,
you say drinks or drinks or one
with
drink?
an S.
Oh. Ooh,
Okay, we get
drink.
that on.
And a vegan food truck outside.
Oh, nice, nice.
Nice.
All right, I'm looking
Best
forward
ticket
to
in
that.
town. You
Hey.
can't go anywhere for that price.
I got to give some love tonight if you pull up the Retirement Choice of California, their flyer, because they're the sponsors of this tonight, and they are where they guide you through various aspects of retirement, ensuring that you have the resources and support you need for fulfilling and securing your future.
Nice.
In today's fast-paced world, life can throw unexpected challenges your way, and they emphasize the importance of having an extra layer of protection for life speed bumps. At Retirement Choice of California, they offer a wide range of retirement planning services and solutions designed to provide you with a peace of mind you deserve, whether you're looking for personal guidance or investment planning or retirement strategies. Their expert team is here to help and find the coverage that best suits your needs. Contact them today to explore the many facets of retirement planning, from the financial strategies to lifestyle tips, ensuring that your retirement years are enjoyable and stress-free as possible. That's right, let them embark you on a journey together, making informed decisions for today and for a better tomorrow. They were on earlier talking about life insurance today.
Yes,
Term life.
very great
Also-
show.
So it's a
Yes.
great show.
Informative.
Very informative, and go to Retirement Choices of California. JP Hamlet is the master financial advisor. So thank you again for having them on earlier. We're going to party this Friday with Miss Adina Howard in the house. We're going to give her piece.
Yes.
Right here.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Bell Neighbors Wine and Spirits. Please give us.
Will you be able to get on stage, man, and do all that, man?
I'm going to allow that. I'm going to make a
Look at
segment
that. See?
to
There we
come
go.
on
See?
stage and give her that award.
Wow.
Wow, look at you, boy. Look at you. Already pre-planned, man. We got
Wear your good suit now.
Yeah.
I got to wear a white suit?
Yeah.
No, the money
Thank
suit.
you. Thank
the
you.
money
Money
suit.
I'm gonna wear the money suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I don't want to wear the money
Yeah,
suit.
and your best cologne.
Look the part.
We got to have you guys back. You know we do live sets here now.
Yeah, I do know.
No,
that.
we do some live sets here, so we got to
Don't
come
threaten
back
me
and
with a
jam.
good time.
Right.
We got to come back and
Well, it's
have
fun
a
up
little
in here.
jam session.
I got to
Jam
come back
session.
with Samuel, the male vocalist.
Yeah.
You got
Yes.
Samuel around?
Samuel, yeah.
How's he doing?
He's doing great.
Yeah,
Still
I play.
singing, still writing,
I,
still recording.
I still play that song. I love that tune,
Yeah,
boy.
get
That,
with the program.
Get with
Get
the
with the
program.
program. That's
right.
Even
Man.
today, you need to still need to get with the program. As old as that song is, you still need to get with the program.
Programs.
Right.
So we gonna come back with Samuel.
Yes,
huh? Get
Voices
with the
of Club
pro-
Nouveau.
Voices.
That's what we go by now, Samuel and myself.
So we can come back and just do that whole
Yes,
thing.
we
Because
can.
you know how we like to go in the crowd.
Yeah, you like to go deep.
Right, we like to go deep.
Yeah, we don't want to get in trouble with that other guy.
Cliff,
That's
can
what
I
he
say
called-
one more thing
Of
about
course,
the
of course.
eventbrite.com? So
Yes,
that's where you
please
can
do.
get the tickets. A Summer's Night in White with Adina Howard live on eventbrite.com.
All right, there we go here on We Love Rare Grooves. We want to thank our sponsors again, Bell Neighbors Wine and Spirits, also Retirement Choice of California, Oxnard Jazz Festival. You go oxnardjazzfestival.com. Get your tickets today. We will be doing a special giveaway for tickets as those who are attending. We got all summer long to do this big promotion with Oxnard Jazz Festival coming
It's
up.
going to sell out. It's going to be a good
Oh,
show.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't
Oh,
no
we got some
other
great
show like it.
artists.
None.
Stokely, Loose Ends. And then right now, as we close out here on We Love Rare Grooves, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, We Groove Entertainment. What, am I missing something? X. We Love Rare Grooves on X. That's how we do it. I'm in the
Formerly a
house.
Twitter.
On Twitter. And I'm, today, these great artists, and over the years, her health had been bothering. We had tried to reach out over the years to the wonderful and talented voice of, she had a special voice, and that was Miss Angela Bofield, who left us a few days ago. And man, she got me through high school and college.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all know I cleaned a lot of seeds off
Oh,
her albums.
boy.
That's man. Cleaned a lot of seeds, man. But she helped
She's
me
part of the
so-
soundtrack of many of our lives.
Yes, she is. She was in my mixtape when I had my reel to reel, and I get it down, put that tape together.
And that's when we listened to the whole A
Al-
and B side.
Yes, we did.
I listened to both sides.
Man, she had some good stuff on
Yeah,
there.
she
boy.
did.
Stuff make the elastic and the.
Ah!
Yes, it did. Had
Watch
some
it out.
good
Watch
stuff.
out there now.
But in closing here on We Love Rare Grooves, please tune in every Tuesday as live, and then you can see the replays on our YouTube channel. And coming in next week, we're going somewhere we haven't went before.
Yeah.
Guys, we got Ambrosia.
Yeah.
Original member, Burley Drummond. Boy, I'm getting ready to go into some
been
different
listening to
type.
all their music.
Right, I'm getting ready to go in some different crates this week.
Yeah,
boy.
Blue Eyed Soul.
Some Blue Eyed Soul. I got
Blue
to
Eyed
find
Soul.
something around there too.
You're the biggest part of me.
Yeah.
Wow, man, we get ready to do some things. But with that being said, as we close out, we're going to do a couple of little tribute to the one and only, may she rest
In
in
peace.
singer heaven. Take me away. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much, Tiny Room Studios. If you need some place to go ahead and do some recording, come here to the Tiny Room Studios in Inglewood. Tell them We Love Rare Grooves. C-Mode sent you. And my office hours are from 9 to 5 on We Love Rare Grooves. See you next week, guys.
That it's you. You're everything I ever dreamed would come to me. Somebody walked into my heart, and to my surprise, I tried to do the best I can for you, but it seems it's not enough. And you know I care even when you're not there, but
close your door when I wanna give you more. And you know I feel so out of place. And you know it's true. Don't you think I'm good enough for you? This is dedicated to a special friend of mine. I have heard there's an angel of the night, and far through time she has traveled.
Mr. Mark, what am I going to say? Did you like the show?
Yeah, sorry I missed
He's from out of town.
He might have been hungry.
Thank you.
I am sensitive.
He might have been getting grab a bite.
I was gonna grab. That's what I was gonna do with it.
Had my share of disco nights, tinsel talk and rainbow lights, easy smiles that shine like gold, burning hot and turning cold. Let that kind of life be bold. I lost enough to learn the score. Something tells me that there must be something more. This time I'm holding out for love. Made up my mind, I'm holding out for love. Mister, this time I'm holding on, holding back, holding out for
Alexander, thank you so much, man, for putting us together, man. Mel, thank you for coming. Tell Greg I made it happen. But we're gonna have to come back and have you and Samuel get one of these, right? You gotta get one of these, huh? You gotta get one of these. Do our discography and come with all this stuff.
Somebody walked into my life, and he's right on time. Somebody looked into my eyes, and he read my mind. And it's true.
She enjoyed it though, Alexander.
I can see that.
Especially
Hesitant at first.
That it's you.
I didn't know what to expect.
Right.
She's that way with everything.
You're everything.
That's all I get.
That's all I guess.
All I get.
They get into it. And don't let us all be sitting here driving.
No, we always get them. We get them every time. They get comfortable.
Somebody walked into my heart, and
So
to my
tiny. And so imagine you coming to it.
somebody's tearing
6
me
people
apart,
looking at you like,
and it feels just fine.